Hey everybody, we're at the Gettysburg show and we're going to show you some cool stuff we found, not necessarily militaria, but some early 19th century material culture that's going to look really familiar to you if you come and visit us at Renfrew. So I'm going to flip the screen here and we're going to talk a little bit about China. Okay, so this dealer has given us permission to take a look at their stuff here, and some of the items that we're going to see are, like I said, going to be very familiar to you. So in our collection, Emma Nicodemus obviously really loved soft paste porcelain and transferware. We've got some examples here. Most of these date to around 1820 to 1860. Those of you who follow us on Facebook probably watched our Furnishing the Early American Home video that talked about pearlware. So this is a hand-painted, handleless China teacup. Was made in Staffordshire, England. It would have been produced as just white porcelain and then hand-painted with various designs. So you see a lot of that in the early 19th century. It's being imported to the United States. Families like the Royers, the Fahnestocks would have had things like this. We have found at Renfrew archaeological remains of different china, and some of it is this early hand-painted soft paste porcelain. Some other examples of china that we're seeing here at the show today are transferware, and these are fairly inexpensive dishware that families during the 19th century could pick up. Again, they're being produced primarily in England at the Staffordshire, Stoke-on-Trent potteries. And this is a different kind of process. It has the same base, that white clay porcelain, but instead of being hand decorated like this, it's being decorated with a transfer print. So it's being made, engraved, the design's engraved onto a plate. The color is then inked on to tissue, and then it's transferred onto the item and then fired at a very high temperature. So you can see on some of the examples of the ceramics here, we've got some early motifs. This one in particular looks like it's Romantic period, that 1820s, 1830s time period. Also, you see a lot of architectural motifs. This is a really nice example of early blue transferware. And going back to some of the hand-painted stuff, we'll highlight some of these for you too. What's really interesting about Staffordshire soft paste porcelain with this hand painting is you see patterns come up again and again, but each one of these was applied by hand. Some person back in the 19th century did this, and a lot of times it was women, sometimes it was kids, if you see really simple motifs. But the fact that these survive for us to look at and ultimately purchase today is pretty cool. So we're going to be taking you around at the show today, showing you some really neat things, and we hope you stay with us. And if you're able to come down to the All-Star Center in Gettysburg, join us and come see our table. See you later. Bye.